welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. Over here on my left you can see my kitchen. There's the dishwasher there, trying to point at it. And right now I'm standing in the hallway / entrance to our home. So tonight we have company coming, and one of the people coming has very strict dietary requirements, so like you've got to be careful of cross-contamination. So I've picked out a meal that will suit that person because the other person doesn't have any dietary requirements, so just so that we can all have the same thing and no stress. Anyway, so basically they can't have any sort of processed foods because there's always something they can't have in there. So basically I have to cook as much from scratch as I can. So I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to be cooking a meal from scratch and looking after baby. So I'm going to be doing some role play just as I get dinner ready and get the house ready for tonight. So let's get into the video. So little Paris is in her bouncer here, and I'm just going to sit her there while I go and get the house prepared for tonight, and then I'm going to start with preparing the meal. Okay, so my husband is going to do the floors for me, and he is also going to wash up those special black pots there. So I'm going to unpack and pack the dishwasher, put the drinks for tonight in the fridge so they're nice and cold, and put some groceries away that I haven't yet had time to do so. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So I'm going to turn on the air conditioner. Okay, so now I have the dishes done, the drinks put away, the groceries put away, the bench is clean. Now I can start preparing the meat. So let's get into that, shall we? Actually, I think Paris has other ideas. I reckon she's probably hungry. We better give her a bottle before we start on the meat. So let's go do that. So now that Miss Paris has been fed, I'm going to put her back into her bouncer so I can start preparing the meat. Okay, so now she's back in her bouncer and she seems pretty happy there. Okay, so just while I'm washing out her bottle, I just wanted to have a little chat to you guys. So you're probably thinking, oh, you're an awful parent not feeding your baby before you start preparing dinner. Well, normally she wouldn't eat this early, but I think she's having a growth spurt at the moment because she seems to just get hungry when normally she wouldn't. So, like very hungry, like she's having twice as many bottles as she normally does. So yeah, I think she might be having a bit of a growth spurt. So that is why she had an early bottle. Out her bottle now. Normally I would leave them to drain on the sink out here, but because we're having company, I'll put them in my ensuite in my bedroom, so obviously nobody but me and my husband will go in there, and that way, they're not in the way of, dirty dishes when they start coming through. So that's where I'm going to leave her bottle to drain. so there we go. Now that that's done, let's get on with it and start preparing the meat. So if you get grossed out easily by raw chicken, you might want to look away for this part. Okay, so first things first, we need to make our chicken flat, I guess you call it. Yeah, because they are chicken thigh fillets. I prefer to use the thigh piece just because it keeps its moisture better than the breast pieces of chicken. So I'm going to use my special kitchen hammer and flatten that out so it will cook evenly through. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so if that chicken wasn't dead, it's dead now. So right now I am going to put the chicken out onto my board again, and I'm going to put the seasoning on it. So, sorry I'm out of the picture, guys. The person who's coming, they are very limited to what seasonings and sauces they can have. So what I'm going to be doing is some rosemary leaves on top of the chicken. And then we're going to have this gravy. Apparently, because like gluten-free, they can have this one, so it's all good. So right now I'm going to just put some rosemary leaves on the chicken. I'm going to get a Ziploc bag, some large Ziploc bags. Just going to get one of them out, and what I do is just put the chicken into the bag just to stop it from going all fridgy, even though I am going to be cooking it quite soon. And then just do the bag up, try and get as much of the air out as I can, and there we go. Now I put it in the fridge and just wait till I have to cook it now. Now this is the most dreaded part, and that is the cleanup. Okay, so now I'm all prepared, and all I'll have to do tonight is actually cook the dinner. So right now, little Paris is actually fallen asleep, so I'm going to pick her up out of the bouncer and take her to her bassinet. Dessert side of things. So we're not going to need this cream right now, but this is the cream that I'll be using because it is a very natural cream, has no other things added to it. And so what we will be having, we're having cream, and I'm going to have 2 punnets of blueberries here. I'm going to wash them, and then I'm going to like stew them in a pot of water, of simmering water, and you just put a tablespoon of sugar in there to make it a bit sweeter. So that is what we are going to have for dessert. So I'm going to get onto that and make that up now so that it'll be nice and cooled down by the time dessert comes. My blueberries, so I'm just going to tip them into the pot. I love blueberries, like seriously, they are my favorite. So now what I have to do is fill this with some water. So now we have filled that with some water. Now we have to put our tablespoon of sugar in there. Now I'm going to turn the hot plate on and these are going to start to stew. Okay, so now this is all looking very yummy. So now all I have to do is wait for it to cool and then I can put it in the fridge for dessert later. Okay, so now as you can see there is no steam coming off it, so I'm going to put it into this smaller container here and then I'm going to put it into the fridge for later on for when dessert is happening. Okay, so now I'm going to put some cling wrap over the top and then I'm going to put it in the fridge. So now I have to do the veggies. So what we are having is butternut pumpkin and baby white potato. So I had the vegetables rinsing in these two pots here and now I'm just going to drain them and then I'm going to put them into their own separate pots so then I can boil them up. So I have pumpkin and potato here. So now I'm going to go tip them into their pots. So there's the pumpkin and there's the potato. So now I just have to fill these with water and we'll be on our way. So now I just have to wait for them to cook a bit more and then I'll put the peas on because they're going to cook a lot faster, so they're going to go in that third pot over there. Okay, so I don't want to be videoing when people are here because I just feel like that'll be rude to them. So I'm going to be doing the gravy just before we eat, so I will not be able to show you how I do that. But all you have to do is just add some water to it and then voila, put it in a pot and you've got your gravy. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more, please hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching. Bye.